believe service is definitely beneficial for both parties involved. For those who are doing it, it's good for the soul, in a sense. I think it makes them a better person, just in general, because you're interacting with people and you're just seeing all these things outside of your own little bubble. And I think it helps open up your worldview, and you learn more about yourself and about humanity and human nature in general. And I think we all have a calling to help each other as it is anyways. And then obviously it's good for whoever you're helping, because they're getting service out of you, like they're getting their essentials that otherwise they wouldn't have been provided for. So that's my answer.
No, I believe it's definitely beneficial. I think people end up going to places and meeting people that they don't necessarily see or know every single day. And it's not even just the people that you go on the trip with, it's also people like the ones we met during our trip. You go through different socioeconomic classes, and you find out what the rest of the U.S. and possibly the rest of the world is doing in that sense. And you, of course, can also help them and provide necessities for them. And in our case, we found out other necessities that they might need as well.
And could either one of you or both of you elaborate on whether or not you feel our specific type of service from New Orleans is or is not beneficial?
I think it was. I mean, it's not hands-on service, but that isn't the only type that exists in the world. I think, like I said earlier, you need like nourishment for the soul, and one thing that people do really well is communicate with each other. And I think communication and just talking is necessary. It's kind of like part of our social life. And if you go down there and you give these people a chance to talk and to listen, and you listen back, it's like a healing process for them. So in that sense, it's definitely like possibly even a better way of service.
I would have to agree with that. I think that it was a healing process for these people. I think they needed to share their stories. And I also think it's almost better in a way because we were able to find out what they needed. We were able to find out other than just houses. We found out medical supplies that they needed. And we found out about the community, and I think a lot of people don't know about the community and what's going on there and why it was so hurtful to so many people, because it broke something up that was really even special to the U.S., this like very close community of people. And I think spreading this kind of story is definitely beneficial, and it's going to help them gain more support.